Hey guys, it's been a weird day for me, so I've had a lot on my mind. Uh, so I'm here. I have my favorite shirt, and I'm ready to talk. I'm gonna have a lot of changes, in the upcoming future, in the nearby future. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll be moving to Europe, and that'll be a big change for me. But for some reason, whenever I go somewhere, I usually am able to blend in at least somewhat, at least till I talk. um, Anyways, you came here to know my thoughts on reboots. Reboots, they suck. No, it's not that simple. Um, there's a way to do a reboot, right? Oh God, it's not even that. Okay, they called. Let me first outline what I like, what reboots I like. And dear God, that is a short list. They usually reboot the good movies. The good movies don't need to be fixed. It's not broken. Don't fix it. Okay. I I want to say Judge Dredd, but it's is so not a reboot. Its story does not parallel with with the Stallone movie at all. It seems more like a continuation or a spin-off or something like that. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the only one I can really think of. Now, with all the recent reboots, rehashes, okay, you know what? I'm totally fine with all the Ghostbusters being female, but when you reboot it, and like if I go into that theater, okay, I'm gonna be cautiously optimistic. Like I said, I'm fine with an all-female cast, but you can't just steamroll over what's been, what we're. I don't know. It's so difficult to explain this for me. I'm gonna try the best I can, and that's. I want to see Ghostbusters 3. I don't want to see an origin story again. That's. I'm pretty sure that's what everyone wants. Jesus Christ, we know how, Superman, we know his origin story. It's been hammered into our heads. And by making him brooding and darker, dear God, that didn't even start off well. I tried to talk about a movie I liked, and I immediately jumped to all the bad ones. Okay, I guess I should, okay, I'm gonna try and focus on Dread, because right now I'm so scatterbrained about this that it's just crazy. Okay, so Judge Dredd, excellent movie. I loved it. I loved it to pieces, but it wasn't a reboot. I can't count it as a reboot. Jesus Christ, that's it. That's the one of the. I think that's the only good reboot I actually liked. I mean, you could name off some good ones for me. That's fine. Go ahead, do that in the comments. I would appreciate it. I would check them out. Uh, but oh, there is the Fantastic Four movie. Uh, the one that we received in the 2000s was a reboot. They originally, well, I can't count it as a reboot because the original 90s Fantastic Four movie wasn't actually released. It was finished, but it wasn't released. Uh, okay. let me outline some other reboots that have been released that I know I've watched. The Fantastic Four movie. Not everyone's going to adhere to the true storyline. I'll take mutant cosmic Doctor Doom over angry internet blogger Doctor Doom that we've heard about for the new Fantastic Four reboot. Let's see. I think X-Men did it right. Well, they didn't do a reboot, but they reset their universe so they don't have to do a reboot, and that's good. I'm glad. Good for them. Bravo. You got a continuation with what was it, Age of Apocalypse, and that comic book run was awesome. Okay, other reboots. SpiderMan. I love the Raimi films. I mean, okay, you're all gonna really hate me for this. My friends even argued with me about this, that Eddie Brock, should have been played by someone completely different. But I liked the third Spider-Man movie. I liked how they had Venom. And you could be mad about that. That's perfectly fine. It's just my matter of preference. I think even Topher Grace, that 70s kid, played Eddie Brock like an asshole. He sure played him good. He didn't have the massive look. He did look like Spider-Man. I thought that was interesting. He looked like Spider-Man even more so to where everyone would confuse him, and maybe Peter Parker would end up being blamed for most of Venom's deeds. So just kind of thinking about that in retrospect, I really wish he had a longer run in the third movie, like he didn't get wasted right off the bat. Well, not even right off the bat. You just, how do you bring someone back from being obliterated, disintegrated? That's it, disintegrated by a goblin pumpkin bomb. That sounds so silly. Okay, so I've covered the Spider-Man reboots, Fantastic Four, and they're mostly superhero movies. God, RoboCop was the last movie that needed a reboot. I hated it. I'm not even going to go into detail. Oh, okay. You want me to go into detail? I'll give you detail. PG-13. And when you watch the trailer, if they give you everything, big spoiler, he's taking over our computers. It's like, well, you just showed me the whole movie there, buddy. You just wasted your plot on a commercial. I don't know. There's nothing I liked about the new RoboCop. It was too sleek. It was too. What was with Samuel Jackson and Michael Keaton? Where's Michael Keaton been all these years? Okay, we got RoboCop. God, this is bad when I'm starting to sort through how many reboots we've gotten within the last decade. God, it's so stupid. Help me. Okay, RoboCop. Well, they're coming out with a new Jurassic Park movie. That's cool, but it's not a reboot. So when they rebooted Batman, I hate. Was it Christopher? No, God, I can't even remember the guy's name. The guy that talks like he's, has a mouthful of dog food. Excuse me. It's gonna bother me. Everyone's gotta be so mad. I can't remember this guy's name. He was from the American Psycho. He was great in that. but does not make a good Batman. My favorite always will be the Michael Keaton, Tim Burton Batman. Best one in my opinion. So gritty. Let's see. Heath Ledger Joker was good. Yeah, I like both Heath Ledger and Jack Nicholson. But still, Michael Keaton, hands down over all of them. Some of you are going to say, Adam West. he was good, if you want some camp, if you want some silliness. Sometimes you just can't get rid of a bomb. I really have to rack my brain because I am running on little sleep. So, I just kind of had I needed to get this out of my system because it's been festering for at least several days. You can't do that without, just getting it all out. But yeah, I've heard about the Ghostbusters reboot, all female cast, like I said before. Now I'm just repeating myself. That's completely fine. Just I want to, like I said, I want to see Ghostbusters 3. I'm fine. You can make it where it's the Ghostbusters franchise. Like you saw in the game. And this is, like some unnamed John Hughes town. Hopefully more than 5 of you got that reference. John Hughes, Illinois. Okay. So yeah, the third Ghostbusters movie is supposed to be The Ghostbusters Go to Hell. Don't know what they'd be doing there, but it's the freaking awesome concept. But yeah, I'm like I said, I just wish they didn't replace the characters, rather just insert new characters into the universe of Ghostbusters. Because if I go into that theater, it's like I'd feel like, oh god, this is so stupid, but I'd feel like disingenuous to what I like, to my own, like likes, and it's stupid. Like it wouldn't feel like it's Ghostbusters. It's. I mean, I still know little about the script. Maybe I'll come back to this and talk about it more after I, either hear some reviews or read up more or look at a script or actually, well, maybe watch the movie if I hear enough good things about it. Right now, I'm just kind of being cautious. I don't want to. Godzilla, that was another one. 7 minutes in a film. Way to go, Godzilla. Title character not appearing in this film. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to really say about Ghostbusters. To say about reboots in general. There's no more reboots. I don't know. Hashtag it. Speak with your wallets. Jesus Christ, how could I forget Ninja Turtles? It's that bad that the Michael Bay Ninja Turtle reboot. I know it's produced by Michael Bay, but everyone's gonna call it the Michael Bay Ninja Turtles. Completely almost got out of this without mentioning the Michael Bay Turtles, and that is bravo, Bay. You buried the Turtles. It's one of my favorite franchises, asshole. Well, that's it. I'm glad you sat down and watched this video and watched me ramble on about anything incoherently. So, again, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.